Hey guys, Figurecraft here. I figured I'd go ahead and show you what I'm up to right now. I'm working on issue 14, still yet getting it prepped and ready. And I've noticed while looking at this, down below these vents, if you can see it, we got some gray areas down below here, like some more metal pieces. Just like on the forecastle, you can see those metal pieces down below these vents. And so that's what I'm working on right now, making. And what I'm doing is, well, come on, focus. What I'm doing is using some cardstock paper and making these little pieces down below the vents. So I figured I'd go ahead and I'll show you how I'm doing that. So let me lower you down here with the camera. Just hang on a minute here. I gotta get this tripod thing undone. I want you to drop that fast. Okay. Now I can show you right here how I'm doing this. So my next one that I'm going to be doing, I'm also using a guy's video too. I'll show it to you. I'm using this video. I got it on pause right now, but I'm using this video. He's called the Model Boat Guy, and he's building the trumpeter. But you can see those metal platings that he's putting down below those vents. So that's what I'm replicating here. And the first thing we need to do is get our next vent that has to have it. And this one's a big one. This is the swan neck vent. So I'll get that out. It's this vent right here. And now I'll show you how I do this. So first of all, we got to get us a cardstock paper. Just set these vents to the side. So move this. So we got to get the cardstock paper. Now these things have pegs at the bottom. So what you got to do is you got to take it and press it onto the paper. Don't put too much force. You don't want to break the peg. That should be enough. And then you can see now we have some indents. So now we take a little micro hand drill and we drill into the paper. Slowly, not fast. Okay, that's got that one started. And now we'll go over to this one. Do the same thing. Just like that. And now we'll take an even bigger drill. And then we'll drill in some bigger holes. Then we'll do the same thing right here. And now we have some holes. Now we can slowly work this piece onto the paper. Like that. And now you see it's stabbed into the paper. So now, while it's like this, we basically got to trace as close as we can to it. So let me move some stuff out of the way here. That way I can do that. So while it's like that, we take a lead pencil and we basically start drawing a square around it. As close as we can get it. then we do the same thing over here. We turn it around, holding that piece in place. And as close as we can get it. Same thing over here. Okay. Let me get up here and show you. You can see I traced a square completely around that. Now what you do is you take this piece off the paper, and now you see you have a square right there with holes. So now you got to take you a pair of scissors, and you got to cut this piece out. And now you have it cut out. Now you just take your piece and you prop it right back on to the vent. Just like that. And you can see, now we have those metal plates down below the vent. Now what you got to do now, you got to paint these gray. And then you glue them down to your wooden deck. I usually use tacky glue to glue mine down. But we'll do a test fit right fast, see if there's any modifications that we have to do. If there is, we'll correct it right here. You can see right there how that one looks on the deck. So it's going to go right here. And as you can see, we're overlapping right there. So it's time to do some corrections. So hold it right there. Find where the plastic meets. It's going to meet right there. And then over here on this side, it's meeting right there. So, now what you do is you take this off. You take this piece back. And then you take your scissors and you snip off this section right here that we don't need. Like that. And then you prop one peg back onto the vent. Like that. And then we'll try it. And without pushing it in all the way, I'll get some zoomed up here. Without pushing it in all the way, you can see right there, we have a perfect match. And then let's get the other one right fast. And then the other one that goes in behind it, well, if I can get it, the other one that goes in behind it will go right there. And when these two meet, you'll have those metal pieces. And right here, just as for reference, you can see there, we have those metal plates. All that's left to do is to glue them down to the ship with tacky glue, and then we paint them gray. And then it'll look like those metal plates. You won't even know this is paper. But I wanted to show you how I did that in the process of doing that. But you all have a blessed one, and until I get issue 14 out, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.